let me put you on to something that you can believe whatever you want about the way the world works. And that's a choice. So I want to tell you a story, and then I want to offer you a new way to think about the world. And you can take it, you can leave it, but I just think this might be a way more fun opportunity for everybody. So last year, 2025, it's January. I am reflecting on my business and how it's all going. And really, I have been plateaued for 3 years. And I was reflecting on how I've been approaching my business. And one key indicator of my business thus far has been I thought I would work harder and the business would grow. And it doesn't seem to be the case that working harder is the thing that's actually helping my business grow. And I was sitting there at my office one day, and it's like a middle of the day, and I've gotten really into tennis the past year. It's been about 2 years now since I've gotten really back into tennis. And I'm like, man, you know, I'm I'm doing my life's work, right? And I'm supposed to love this, but if I'm being honest, I would just fucking love to play tennis like all day. 6 hours of tennis all day long. That's just the truth. If I could just make a bunch of money, I would just play tennis as much as possible. And I felt a lot of shame come over me because I was like, but I'm doing my life's work. Shouldn't I love my client calls and love the work that I'm doing? And yeah, it's true. I love my client calls and it's super fun and rewarding to help people. But it's also really true that, man, I just want to play tennis because when I'm playing tennis and when I am in flow state, I am vibing. I'm not worried about the past. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm not thinking about making more money and the clients and how well my content's doing and what my open rate is with my emails and all this stuff. I am just playing tennis and I'm vibing high. I was like, man, if I could just play tennis. And then I thought to myself, well, how do I know that playing tennis isn't actually the thing that will help my business grow? Because it doesn't seem to be the case that working harder is actually helping my business grow. It actually isn't. My business has been plateaued for the last 3 years. This isn't working. And so I thought, I maybe I'll just like let's find out. Maybe playing tennis is the thing that can grow my business. And so I'm like, I'm going to commit more to playing tennis. I'm going to practice. I'm going to make that a priority. I'm going to show up. I'm not going to rush to tennis like I have been. I'm not going to be rushing out the door trying to get to tennis because I just had to like write another email. No, no, no. I'm going to give myself plenty of time. I'm going to get off my phone before tennis. I'm going to be focused on showing up and playing my best tennis. And so I do that for about a month. Here comes February, and I sign up for these tennis matches through this thing called UTR, Universal Tennis Rating, so that I could increase my tennis rating and so I could be matched with better tennis players. And so I'm just starting this out, so I have to play some not as good tennis players to get a ranking. And I meet up with this guy, Travis, older guy, he's 60 years old. I show up to play him. I've seen him around. I'm kind of intimidated by him. He seems to be really good, and he seems to be really involved in the community. He seems to know a lot of people. I'm a bit intimidated by him. He has this like confidence. It's just a 6 year old. He seems to know who he is. I keep saying seems a lot, but that was my projection of him. And so I'm playing Travis Anderson, and I'm there. He's not there. He's like 5 minutes late. I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm just like practicing my serve, just trying to get loose. Here he comes. He's walking up. We're on court one, so I see him coming down the hallway, and he's just walking with his swagger. He's got a giant smile on his face. I'm like, all right, this guy just like has this energy about him that's really attractive, and it's intimidating. And so he gets up. We say, what's up? Hey, I've seen you around. I'm Matt. I'm Travis. Okay, we meet. We start warming up. He's like, whatever, man. He's like, I'm ready when you are. I'm like, all right, I'd like to warm up a little bit more, but I can warm up fast. I'm not too worried about it. And we're shouting across the ends of the court, baseline to baseline. I'm telling him what I do. I'm marketing and content. I help people build brands. And he's like, oh, we got to talk. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, what do you do? And he's like, I'm in woodworking. I own this cabinetry business. I'm like, oh, cool. I was in construction. I worked with the tradesmen. I worked with the people who built cabinets. So I've been in that world a little bit back in my engineering days. And so we're warming up. We get to the net. And we're grabbing the balls and we're chatting. And he's like, yeah, he's like, seriously, I got to talk to you. And I'm like, oh man, 60-year-old boomer wants me to help him make content about cabinets. Like, not really the work I'm trying to do here. And he turns to me and he says, you know what I'm really looking to do? He's like, what I want to do is build the greatest tennis community in the world. And I really think there's an opportunity with social media to help me build this tennis community. And I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, no way. Like, this is sick. Like, you want to make tennis content and build tennis community here in Oregon? Let's go. And it was that moment at the net that I realized, wait a second, is it true that I could prioritize tennis, have the most fun ever, and that's actually the thing that can grow my business? And that all these opportunities that, I thought I had to make content. I thought I had to do all this outreach and do all this leads, and that's the only way. I thought I knew how I was going to grow my business and work harder and send more emails and do all this stuff. Are you telling that my hypothesis that if I prioritize tennis and live a more fun, abundant, authentic life, that's actually how I could make greater impact in the world? And that's what ended up happening. And Travis and I met for a few times, and he ended up hiring me $3,000 for 1 month to make content about tennis. So not only did I land a client while making tennis in a way that I never thought of that I would, right? Not through my content, not through all my outreach. It was just by showing up and playing tennis, doing the thing that I loved. But not only did I get a client doing that, but I got a client about making content about tennis, right? So it's like, I just get to be surrounded by tennis more. What a freaking dream. And this is what I realized, is that when I am playing tennis, here's what I realized. My goals, I hope that I can make money and work with people who want to change the world. All of that stuff, all my goals, X amount of dollars, all these clients, all this stuff, there's goals that I project down to the future. All those goals hold the energy of love, fun, enjoyment, abundance, lightness, groundedness, all those future feelings that I just want to have now. That's what my goals hold. And I am constantly chasing those goals. I'm constantly chasing that energy. And what I realized is that I can actually pursue fun, enjoyment, love, abundance right now. What are the things that give me access to that right now? And it's probably not more outreach. It's probably not more of all of this strategy that is just stealing my soul. It is probably just playing more tennis. And when I am vibrating at love, joy, excitement, fun, all of that good, beautiful energy, where my goals already exist, that I don't have to chase my goals anymore. My goals start chasing me. Because my goals say, hey, we're fun, joy, love, excitement, abundance. And I see that you're fun, love, joy, excitement, abundance. We would like to connect because we're the same. It's just like meeting someone in person. And you know when you just vibe with somebody? You just vibe. You're on the same energetic wavelength. It's effortless. It's easy. You become friends. You feel like a brother from another mother, a sister from another mister. You feel so deeply connected to that person that your connection is just firing. And you're like, I think I just made a best friend in like 2 hours. That's what I'm talking about with our goals. How do you know that prioritizing the most fun things in your life, the things that allow you to vibrate with fun, love, joy, abundance, groundedness, excitement, zest, wonder, and awe for the world, that if you just prioritize those things, that everything you want, all your goals start chasing you? You know, most of us have been pushing and trying so fucking hard, and it just hasn't been working. So all I'm offering you is to try something else. If that hasn't been working for you, why not? Why not make this year the most fun year of your life and see what happens? I dare you. I dare you to have so much fucking fun this year and to just see what happens.